know. Can't yell about that. You're in where it's warm.
An average day for
My three Stevens.
the engines on the island of Sodor are always busy. They like being busy. And they like being really useful. The engines do lots of different jobs. But most of all, they like to do specials, many of which are ridiculous, like collecting bubble mixture for some random clown, or a present for Fatty's mother, or even worse, blown-up balloons of all things. The engines think that by taking specials, they are really, really useful. Even though many of the specials they take are menial and pointless for a locomotive to do, how misguided they are.
Yeah. My three
One morning,
Stevens.
the Fat Controller came to Titmutt's sheds, as usual. I need an engine to take what's the word for it? The engines looked puzzled. It's a type of job that's usually observed, rather pointless. Would probably be done much more economically by another form of vehicle.
The reason why I got like two
The engines
250s.
were all mildly excited.
I mean, not
The
250s.
Fat Controller was
Stevens.
bound to pick me because I'm
One.
the star of the show and everyone loves me.
No,
Peeped
this
Thomas
one
excitedly.
Came from a gift store, and this one came from
specials as it is.
the actual store.
I mean, really, who's actually
Or
running your branch
Target,
line?
I don't know.
What branch line?
Clarabelle, do you think Thomas will ever come back? I don't know, Annie. I just don't know.
Oh, that branch line. Who cares about that anymore? The novelty died after, like, season 3. Thomas, how about you?
Oh, what a surprise. Sir, don't you think he's had enough screen time as it is? Besides, the more often than not screws up any special he gets.
Oh, shut up, Gordon. I would love to, sir.
Tender kisser.
Jealous. Good. I need you to collect some ingredients so that my wife can bake me a batch of biscuits. Boomed the Fat Controller. So basically you want me to do your food shopping? Pretty much. Now, first, you must go to Knapford Station where a tanker of chocolate syrup is waiting for you. Then, you must go to Brendam Docks to collect a truck full of sugar. After that, you must travel to Farmer McCall's farm to collect a truck of milk. Then, you must take the whole lot back to my house. This is a very important job, Thomas, as I am rather hungry. So be patient and wait until everything is ready before setting off. Don't take too
The reason why it's kind of like this is because I don't know why I think the camera's messed up.
Puff as fast as
So,
I
yeah.
can. I'll be a really useful engine and feed the fat man. And Thomas whooshed and whooshed.
Be really useful to defeat the fat man. Wow.
Thomas quickly puffed into Knapford Station, where Percy was waiting for him with a
Percy.
tank of chocolate syrup. Thomas frothed up.
Hello, Thomas.
Percy wished.
The shunter should be along soon to couple you up.
But Thomas wasn't listening to Percy, and Thomas didn't remember what the Fat Controller had said. He was more concerned with being a really useful engine, and finishing his job for the Fat Controller as fast as his pistons would pump. I'll huff and I'll puff as fast as I can. I'll be a really useful engine and feed the fat man.
Wow.
And Thomas steamed speedily out of the station.
And now it kind of works, sort of. I don't know. Kind of.
Thomas whooshed and wheeshed along the line of Brendam Docks. He rocked and he rolled, he huffed and he puffed, and he...
Chocolate syrup.
Well, he did other things that are already obvious to the audience and for some reason require alliteration and rhyme to be communicated.
Wow.
Soon Thomas
And this one came from Walmart.
and pushed the tanker up behind the
This
truck
is
of
my
sugar.
very first Steven.
Bolstered the
Second,
barge
third.
and brought the sugar from the mainland, and Cranky
No,
the
because
crane
he
had just finished
still has some
unloading it.
sugar in him.
The shunter is busy right now, and he'll couple you up shortly. And you know you need the shunter because you don't seem to have a driver or fireman, or if you do, they're too incompetent to control you,
growled Cranky. But Thomas wasn't listening to Cranky, and Thomas didn't remember what the Fat Controller had said. He was more concerned with being a really useful engine, and finishing his job for the Fat Controller as fast as his pistons would pump. I'll huff and I'll puff as fast as I can. I'll be a really useful engine and feed the fat man. And Thomas raced out of the docks without being coupled up.
Silly little engine.
Thomas puffed through the countryside towards Farmer McCall's farm.
Like two
The
James.
young couple trucks and
My
Biff
two Jameses.
crashed into each other.
Take
Thomas
along and take a
noticed.
play.
Soon Thomas arrived at Farmer McCall's farm.
Yeah, now
He
it's doing it
shunted
again.
the chocolate syrup tanker and the truck full of sugar behind the truck full of milk. Toby was there waiting for him. "Hello, Thomas," he wheezed. "Farmer McCall will be along in just a moment to couple you up." But Thomas wasn't listening to Toby, and Thomas didn't remember what the fat controller had said. He was more concerned with being a really useful engine and finishing his
Okay,
job
so the
for
reason
the
why
fat
the
controller as
basically
fast as his
James'
pistons would
face is
pump.
messed up because it doesn't know
I'll
any
huff
better.
And I'll puff as
And
fast
then
as I can.
this happened
I'll
like
be a
2014,
really useful
2014.
engine and feed the fat man.
Except
And
for
Thomas
milk on him.
raced away with his
And
train of
snow.
cooking ingredients.
And that's how it happened.
Soon Thomas came to Gordon's hill. The hill was steep, but Thomas huffed and puffed his hardest, and eventually managed to get to the top. Then there was trouble. Because the trucks were not coupled to Thomas, they rolled down the other side of the hill without him. Oh crap, I knew I should have listened. Oh,
Ah!
Thomas raced after the truck.
And I think it's very talky James.
And roared and bumped and biffed down
He
the
seems
line.
in perfect condition, but I can't remember this year or last year
Then there was
to go to
even
work
more
because he was
trouble.
in water.
The laws of
I
physics
do that. My
momentarily
grandpa.
kicked in, and as the trucks rounded a bend, they toppled off the track in slow motion. The sugar flew everywhere, the milk sloshed, and the chocolate splashed. It was a terrible mess. Luckily, no one was hurt, except for, the trucks that just hurtled off the line.
Ha!
"Oh no," cried Thomas. "I am a silly engine." "You bet you bloody well are." "Oh, shut up."
Ha!
Conveniently, Emily just so happened to be puffing by, and the fat controller just so happened to be on board. "Thomas, you have caused confusion and delay." "Oh, how original." "I'm sorry, sir."
I was like, oh,
wheezed
how
Thomas.
original.
"I wanted to finish the job as fast as I could so you could have your biscuits. But I forgot
Biscuits?
what I said about waiting
Wow.
until everything was ready, and I wasn't
Can he just get
patient.
him on his own? He's probably too
Now
lazy
I've
to do
ruined
that.
all of the ingredients. I am a very silly engine." Then, an idea flew into Thomas's funnel. "I know. I'll puff back to Farmer McCall's farm, then back to Brendam, and then back to Knackford as fast as I can. But I will also be patient and wait until everything is ready. Then I'll take everything to the fat controller's house just in time." Yeah, 'cause there's bound to be another chocolate tanker at Knapford, another sugar truck at Brendam, and another milk truck at Farmer McCall's. Oh, don't be such a pessimist. Wheezed
Huh?
Thomas, and then he puffed away as fast as he could. So Thomas puffed back to Farmer McCall's farm. Then back to Brendam Docks, and then back to Knapford Station. And each time, he was patient and waited to get coupled up. Finally, he took all of the ingredients to the fat controller's house, just in time. The fat controller was waiting for him. "Well done, Thomas. Thanks to you, I will now be able to eat plenty of biscuits this evening and I
Spencer,
won't
this
die of
is
starvation."
what he looked like when I got him.
Everything and causing thousands of dollars worth of damage
Except
through
the
claims
wheels
to
were right
fixes,
here until
not
they
to mention
fell
causing
off
confusion
somehow.
and delay.
They lost
You
them.
are a really
My
useful
old house. I
engine.
don't know where they are now.
"Oh, thank you, sir," said Thomas, and he smiled from buffer to buffer.
Yeah, that's about it. And then if you go to, you put them into search, whatever you're looking for. Yeah, but then you have to pay for them. On the MO thing and that, yeah, they'll have them, but you'll have to pay for them. You'll either have to rent them, or you'll have to pay for them. And of course, my thing is, if you rent them and you want to watch it more than one time, then you might as well buy the damn thing.
Oh, wow, wow,
You know.
wow, blah, 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 blah,
And
blah,
then
blah.
if you rent something, say 3 or 4 times through the holidays, you've already paid for it. You know. I mean, that's my logic on it. So you might as well own the damn thing, you know, 'cause you're gonna watch it.
Yeah.
You know. So I'm like, wow. I think they only got one Frosty on there. They don't have no reindeer, Rudolph. They don't have, oh God, any of the Christmas jingle ones, you know, that, you know, you watched when you were a kid. You know, yeah, one step in front of the other and all that, you know. So I'm like, well, I just have to take them out of my cupboard and that and watch them that way. So I'm like,